night the tag team staple gun event was on October 10th, 2009, but I have a feeling that it is this event that can top it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the October 24th, 2009 event, and it features some of the most incredible backyard wrestling action ever. It includes the 6-man tag match. It includes the Anarchy Championship match. It includes Big Shot Robin Aztec. Ladies and gentlemen, I can go on all night, but right now I need to introduce to you the man that is doing commentary with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Old Skool Giddens. Welcome back to the commentary.
How you doing, fans? Old Skool Giddens here. Hey, I got you a beer, brother. Let me take a seat right here. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies.
You got Old Skool Giddens, you got the Hardcore Kid, you got Brewskis, and you got commentary for the ESW Backyard Wrestling, the best backyard wrestling in Texas, baby, and we're gonna commentate the shit out of it.
Let's just talk about the 6-man tag a little bit. Let's go back to the tag team staple gun event. Hardcore Kid Alex G teams with Old Skool Giddens to take on Osiris and MOD in a tag team staple gun match. Now, Old Skool Giddens, as you remember, I was cuffed to Osiris's truck. However, it was fake handcuffs. I uncuffed myself and I turned my back against you. PL3, the crooked referee, gave me brass knucks. I hit you with them. You went down. I hit you with the altercation. The fast count 1, 2, 3. We technically lose the match, but I stand tall with the Great Divide.
Now, Old Skool Giddens remembers that night very well, Hardcore Kid, because you know what? Tonight, on October 24th, I'm gonna show the Hardcore Kid. I'm gonna choose my 2 partners, and we're gonna beat the crap out of this punk and his Great Divide. Guys can't even do long division, so I don't know how they're gonna be the Great Dividers. But you know what? Old Skool Giddens and his 2 partners are gonna bring it to these guys tonight.
And we say 2 partners because it was stated on the official MySpace account of Extreme Showdown Wrestling that Old Skool Giddens would be involved in the 6-man tag, but would be given no tag team partners. So what did he do? He teamed with 2 guys. And who are they? Well, we'll find out tonight. But hey, we have to hurry it up because I think Wicked J's walking out already. Let's go. Let's do it. We gotta hurry up, Old Skool Giddens. Wicked J has already made his way to the ESW backyard, and it looks like he's hiding.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to be facing none other than Jynx Masta in a 10,000 tacks match. And ladies and gentlemen, the only way to win this match is to put your opponent through the table with 10,000 tacks.
And here he comes, the #1 contender, the man that beat Beater and you at the tag team staple gun event last show. And this does not look good for Jynx because he has no idea where the ESW World's Heavyweight Champion is.
Wicked J sizes up Jynx and he smashes him over the back of the head. Dirty move by the champion, but you know what? These guys got some turmoil. Looks like he's going for the flaming fist early. Wicked J, his signature punch. Here it comes. Bang!
Flaming fist to Jynx Masta, but Old Skool Giddens, this is a different side of Wicked J. He wants to end this match early, and you know why? Because none of these men have been in the 10,000 tacks match.
You know what? Wicked J looked like he was trying to take him out early with that punch. But it looks like he wants to beat up on Jynx a little more.
How do you expect to put a 250-pounder through a table, Old Skool Giddens, as now the World's Heavyweight Champion is on the trampoline? This can't be good for the #1 contender.
Oh my God!
Hurricane
from Wicked J to the big man.
Only the great Wicked J can do this.
Showing some finesse. Insane clowns. Whoop whoop. In the crowd. A little shy right now, but Wicked J will get him pumped up. I guarantee that. And what is that in his hand?
It looks like the aluminum bat here. To the gut.
Oh my.
To the back. Wicked J in complete control of this match, but possibly not for long as he gets racked from behind. That's gotta hurt. Ladies and gentlemen, Refo officiating this entire event tonight as Jynx continues to hit Wicked J with that aluminum bat and now to the top of the head.
And you know what? It looks like Jynx, he took advantage of that bat. You know, he used it better than the World Heavyweight Champion, Wicked J.
What a night we have here tonight, Old Skool Giddens, as the first ever 6-man tag team match takes place. As you have to pick 2 partners to take on myself and the Great Divide, Osiris, MOD, Alex G, versus Old Skool Giddens and 2 opponents two partners, I should say, that you will pick later tonight. And what a match that's going to be.
Well, you know, Alex G, they don't call me Wise Guy Giddens for nothing. I'm probably going to pick the two best partners I could get in the ESW backyard. And it looks like Jynx is setting up a table for the World Heavyweight Champion, but Wicked J comes battling back. Shots to the head of Jynx. It looks like he wants to put him through it, but Jynx gets the upper hand. Shot to the back. What?
An inverted suplex, it seems like, through the table.
Through the wood. Woo!
What an inverted suplex by Jynx Masta to Wicked J, and what a night it's going to be as the ESW World's Heavyweight Championship match is kicking off the October 24th, 2009 event with the 10,000 tacks match with the title on the line.
And let me tell you something, Hardcore Kid, it is great to be back, to be commentating for you fans. Man, we do it all for you. We love you guys. ESW, Extreme Showdown Wrestling, the best backyard wrestling in Texas, baby. Let's get it going.
Indeed, Old School Giddens, but did you see that barbed wire steel chair in the hands of the #1 contender?
I did, but you know what?
Oh!
Boot to the head. You know, he's not taking advantage of what he needs to be taken advantage of. Wicked J is out cold on the ground right now. He needs to be taking him over to the 10,000 tack table and putting him through.
No pinfalls, no submission, clearly no count out ever in the ESW backyard as a hell's pit on the barbed wire chair. And that barbed wire ain't pretty, ladies and gentlemen. But this match is not about pinfalls, submissions, count out, disqualifications. This match is about one thing, and that is putting your opponent through that table right there, Old School Giddens, with 10,000 tacks on top of it.
And ladies and gentlemen, I remember them buying all those tack boxes. Did I throw in any money to it? Hell no, because I wasn't going through it. But that is 10,000 tacks, I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen.
And the fans have asked me to talk about behind the scenes in this commentary just a little bit, and I can tell you that I did help buy those thumbtacks, and it was over $60 in thumbtacks. Now both men on the trampoline.
Jynx was trying to end it, trying to get the World Heavyweight Championship for himself.
Oh, juggulator by Wicked J. Jynx almost losing his balance again.
On the edge.
Cross on it. 10,000 tacks.
It is all over, and Wicked J remains the ESW World's Heavyweight Champion. What a champion, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is your World's Heavyweight Champion, Wicked J, as he retains the championship yet again. Old School Giddens, I don't know about you, but I don't want to call it an easy night, but Wicked J has had a short night. Can we see Wicked J again here tonight?
You know, we might, but it looked really easy for Wicked J tonight. He did good.
What a night. And we continue, Old School Giddens, with this epic night with the up-and-coming Big Shot Rob, his first singles match here tonight.
And let me tell you something, Hardcore Kid. This guy can wrestle. And this guy is a big timer. He can throw you around like a rag doll. Big Shot Rob, an up-and-comer in ESW, and personally one of my favorite wrestlers from the backyard.
Big Shot Rob making his debut at the Tag Team Staple Gun event in the 8-man Anarchy Championship Invitational match, where Aztec was involved in as well.
And you know what? He's got his hands full with the fallen Aztec tonight.
And Old School Giddens, if you remember, Alex, I gave Aztec yet another chance in ESW. All he has to do is beat Big Shot Rob here tonight. Now, Old School Giddens, both of these men could have been the Anarchy champion last show at the Tag Team Staple Gun event, but both of them falling short in that invitational match.
Well, you know what? There was just greatness in that match. Spinebuster by Big Shot Rob, and that's what I was telling you. This guy can throw you around like the best of them. And he's kicking Aztec in the gut right now, throws him into the steel.
My point being, on both men, they both have a lot to prove, and stiff shots by Big Shot Rob to Aztec here in the ESW backyard.
He's calling for it. He's saying it's over. And they're getting up on top of the camper. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Samoan drop by Aztec!
What a Samoan drop. What a Samoan drop on that steel camper, that pop-up camper. Here's a little behind the scenes. There was a birthday party for a young child next door to all of this hardcore extreme showdown action, so to say. And let's just say that the neighbors were not happy with us. Oh!
Another spine buster.
Another spine buster, but they don't get old because they're pretty.
And you know what, Big Shot Rob, he
Wait a second! Oh my God!
Off of the camper, and he's in the barbed wire! He's in the barbed wire!
Big Shot Rob stepping it up here at the October 24th event.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Shot Rob, he might be a little dirty, but he's out there to win. And he's showing some really gutsy moves, throwing it Aztec off of that camper, and he throws him into the bush off a reversal.
And who knows what's in that bush, Old School Giddens? There could be bees, there could be worms, there could be snakes, there could be tarantulas. Anything is possible.
The stump can break your back, I'm telling you. That's wood, baby.
You never know what's going to happen here at Extreme Showdown Wrestling.
And it looks like Aztec getting some horses from that carnage.
As we flash forward just a little bit, Aztec and Refo setting up a table, but here comes the up-and-coming Big Shot Rob. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Big Shot Rob's second night here tonight against Aztec as he performed at the Tag Team Staple Gun last event in the Anarchy Invitational.
And you know, I don't
Oh my God!
Stiff shots by both men, and Aztec drops him off the truck. Now, I hate to be the, burster of bubbles, but they are in the back of that F-150 truck, and there's a table there. And somebody, I'm afraid, is going to be going through that table from the top of that truck.
I agree, Old School Giddens, and here comes Big Shot Rob, but the weight of Aztec is just a little too much. But the strength of Big Shot Rob!
The strength! He's going to put it through with a power bomb!
Table!
Did you see how his arm snapped across that horse? And it looks like he's dead.
We're going to go ahead and show that again.
Oh my God! Dude, he had to break his arm on that horse. The way it snapped across that horse, he didn't fall in the middle of that table.
1, 2.
And Aztec has the horse, and he kicks out at 2.
Two count, Aztec kicks out Big Shot Rob furious, and he is so shocked that the fallen one has kicked out. But ladies and gentlemen, this is just a match, Old School Giddens. This is not for a title, not a #1 contendership. Both men have something to prove here as Big Shot Rob has the figure 4 applied.
And it looks like, he didn't get the 1, 2, 3, but it looks like, and Aztec reversed the figure 4. And the pain has reversed onto Big Shot Rob.
Big Shot Rob, a future main eventer here in Extreme Showdown Wrestling. The characteristics have proven that, but Aztec is not down and out for long, Old School Giddens. Let's not count out Aztec. We've been talking about Big Shot Rob all night, but let's give some credit to one of the most intense competitors and one of the most intense bumpers, the fallen Aztec.
And you know what, he was seriously falling right there. But, credit due to Aztec. He has become one of the greatest wrestlers that ESW has ever seen in the backyard. He is ferocious, and he can take it, ladies and gentlemen, a shot across the head.
That unforgiving shot, I saw Aztec's head bounce off of that chair. Big Shot Rob doesn't care. He wants to win this match and make a name for himself. And once again...
Oh my God, another shot. I don't see how Aztec is all but out right now. But he just keeps on getting up. The heart of this guy is tremendous. But Big Shot Rob clubbing Aztec in the back, throwing him into the picnic table. Taking advantage of this entire match, Hardcore Kid.
What a night this has been. And do you remember last... Wait a second.
Oh my God,
Don't tell me.
No way. Oh, and a reverse snap suplex.
Wait a second.
Tribute Eddie Guerrero.
Aztec not done.
Another one.
Another suplex. On those picnic tables, the ESW fans in the ESW backyard moving away from this action. They don't want to get hurt. What's this?
He's
Old
going
School
for a
Giddens, what
third.
is this?
Suplex to Aztec off the picnic table, and he landed 2 suplexes before that, but he didn't get the third. And let me tell you, the third was the hardest, and it was to Aztec. I don't know how he doesn't have a broken back or a broken ass, Hardcore Kid.
Off of the picnic table they went. Aztec suplexed off the top. And Old School Giddens, for the fans who have never felt that unforgiving ground, we know the pain of just bumping regularly on that floor. Imagine off the top 4 feet, 5 feet higher.
He must have been 10 feet in the air at least. Big press by Big Shot Rob. Oh, and
Aztec looked like he was able to get out of that. As we flash forward just a tad bit, Old School Giddens, This match has been talked about in the past by the ESW fans online, YouTube, MySpace, you name it, as one of the best, believe it or not. In fact, there was a fan online who actually ripped this match and did commentary himself for this one because it was his favorite match of all time.
Well, let me tell you something. Something's about to go down. They are on top of the deck. And drop through the table! Aztec hits it! And Big Shot Rob's got to be all but out right now! Aztec calling for the end!
It's gotta be over, Old Skool Giddens. 1, 2, 3. Wait a second!
Big Shot Rob!
Big Shot Rob, not done yet, here on October 24th, 2009.
I'll show your teeth down your mouth.
Some vulgar words by Aztec, but he's just frustrated. Oh my God! It looks like he's reversed it!
He's got that ankle lock applied now. Oh, it's over now.
It's locked in! He's gonna break his ankle! He's gonna break his ankle if Aztec doesn't tap out! He's gotta tap out!
Not sure if I've ever seen the fallen Aztec tap out here in the ESW backyard, but it seems like it has happened now.
He's tapping! And Big Shot Rob has defeated the fallen Aztec! Ladies and gentlemen, I told you, this guy is big. He's a big shot mofo. I tell you what, he's gonna be the next big thing in ESW.
Oh, wait a second! Wait a second! And sore loser is Aztec! But ladies and gentlemen, the story here is Big Shot Rob won, yes. But the man who gets the last laugh is Aztec. Or am I wrong? Big Shot Rob coming back! Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen the last of either man. What a match we saw here tonight.
Some vulgar words exchanged. Big Shot Rob laying one last cheap shot down to Aztec. Both these men are dirty, but, you know, Big Shot Rob gets the last laugh with his signature move.
And we continue this event with the Anarchy Championship on the line. At the Tag Team Staple Gun event, Beaner Andrew unsuccessfully captured the #1 contendership against Jynx. However, I gave him a shot to go for the most prestigious belt, one of the most prestigious belts in backyard wrestling, and that is the Anarchy Championship.
And you know what? Here's the Anarchy champion himself, the Conductor, the beautifully orchestrated champion.
This is the man that technically defeated 7 other guys at the Tag Team Staple Gun event in the Anarchy Championship Invitational. Old Skool Giddens, he's the man that won it all.
Andrew is looking to bounce back from that loss to Jynx Masta.
Peter Andrew definitely has a lot to prove here tonight. He hasn't necessarily been on the winning streak, so to say.
But you know what, Peter Andrew, one of the best in this business. You know, I think he might come out on top.
An ode to the Saw films as Billy the Puppet has Conductor dressed up, I guess.
And you know what? He's got so many characters. He's come out maybe at least 10 or 20.
Wait, let me tell you all what the perfect woman is. The perfect woman has like a tramp stamp on their back, but it's like an eagle, like caressing her ass cheeks in the air. So like when you're having sex with her from behind, it's like you're doing.
Oh my God! Peter Andrew's heard enough.
I don't know where the Conductor, the Anarchy Champion, was going with that, but nonetheless, this match is underway, and we can guarantee to see some technical action from both men here tonight, especially Peter Andrew here.
Look at the chain wrestling already starting, and a kick to the head of the Conductor.
Conductor could possibly have a concussion after that kick by Peter Andrew.
He looked like he kicked the words right out of his mouth. Peter Andrew getting a chair, setting it up near Conductor's head. He's backing up. Jumps off the top.
Oh! He on the top of the chair. The top of that chair hitting the throat of the Conductor, and I remember the Conductor after this match was coughing up a lot of blood because of that incident right there. One move though by Peter Andrew. All props to both men here tonight.
Peter Andrew looking to get the best advantage that he can. He's trying to set up a big, long wooden table.
Well, as you know, Beaner Andrew's all about the environment. That's the point I wanted to get across at the last show, the Tag Team Staple Gun event. Beaner Andrew will find whatever he can. He's a strong too. He's a strong guy. As he lifted the heavy Conductor.
Reversal by the Conductor. Oh, powerbomb
through that table, reversed on him. But watch Beaner Andrew. He's gonna find whatever he can use in this environment tonight. 1 count, 2 count, but a kick out.
And you know what? I don't know how Beaner Andrew kicked out of that cross powerbomb, but we fast forward, and it looked like Conductor was going for that ladder, but Beaner Andrew stopped him, and he set it back up.
Don't clown me. It's at the same angle.
That Sliding ladder now being set up across 2 trampolines. Beaner Andrew flying high over the ladder, knocking the conductor down.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what they're going to be using this long extended ladder for. And the conductor draped over this ladder right now. And it looks like,
oh my God!
RVD action by Beaner Andrew. And you know what? It looks like he fell in the 10,000 tacks that were left over from the first match tonight.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're saying, Old School Giddens, that this match is pretty much the 10,000 tax match as well?
You know what? It might as well be if these guys fall anywhere near that.
And Old School Giddens, Beaner Andrew has some tubes, and let's be honest, guys, in real life, Beaner Andrew hates tubes.
He certainly does. Me and him share that one quality. But that looks like a mess of tubes on top of that ladder.
A dangerous environment, and if you see the soles of their feet, ladies and gentlemen, thumbtacks all over the place as the conductor now is holding up Beaner Andrew.
He just threw him down on top of that ladder, and Beaner Andrew's back has got to be broken. He has those injured ribs from many shows ago. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, injuries never really go away.
But Old School Giddens, once again, that is the second time tonight. As Beaner Andrew kicks out at 2, that is the second time tonight that Beaner Andrew has set something up and it has backfired on Beaner Andrew. He really needs to capitalize here tonight so he can make up for those losses he's had earlier this year.
Well, you know what? He wants that title, even though it's not the ESW World's heavyweight title, which he could be fighting for tonight. It is a prestigious Anarchy title that anybody would love to hold in the ESW backyard.
Oh, what a rack there. Well, let me ask you this, Old School Giddens. If Beaner Andrew would have defeated Jynx Masta at the Tag Team Staple Gun event, would he have defeated Wicked J in the 10,000 tax match here tonight?
Well, you know what? No discredit to Jynx Masta, but I think Beaner Andrew is a more top-of-the-line wrestler for Wicked J to be facing. And, you know, it seems like Wicked J really made easy work of Jynx Masta earlier tonight. I just don't think he would have blew through Andrew like that.
I agree with that. And ladies and gentlemen, the conductor now in control of this match. And once again, guys, there is a birthday party taking place next door, as you may be able to see it in some shots. And once again, man, those neighbors hated us forever. In fact, they built a big wooden wall after this match.
Yeah, they certainly did. We were some pretty rowdy guys, and the fans always got real crazy for us, you know, because this was ESW Backyard Wrestling, baby, and we always take it down and we show it up.
Oh, my God, chair to the face of Beaner Andrew as the ESW Backyard looks on, and I don't care what anybody says, but I remember that party. They were looking on as well as Beaner Andrew kicks out at 2, the champion not closing it yet.
And you know what? Beaner Andrew might be a little loopy after that chair shot, but no! He gets him with a cone shot to the head!
Beaner Andrew with the environment around him.
And you know what? You're right. He is savvy, and he's got the chair for himself. A chair shot! Back to Conductor!
But wait a
hooked
second.
over his head! Throws him into the gate. I bet the birthday partiers were pretty bad about him falling into the gate.
Kids everywhere next door, gosh. We were some crazy guys as Beaner Andrew goes flying, but the conductor catches him. Can we see a follow-away slam through that table? Wow. What a counter by the conductor, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sorry that I'm stuttering so much. I just can't believe that we would do this right next to our neighbors. Just throwing it down. We did not give one fuck as we flash forward.
Same crap.
You know what, Hardcore Kid? I think everybody's kind of forgotten that anybody can come in and interrupt this match at any time. This is the Anarchy Championship, which is 24/7.
That is true, Old School Giddens. Right now, if I was watching this, I don't know why I didn't then, but I should have gone out here, knocked Beaner out, penned the conductor. I would have done it.
You know what?
Oh my God! You're on that
Conductor,
fence.
Conductor laid out. Hold.
Come on, Conductor.
Beaner Andrew looks like he got his hand on that move.
Beaner
Really
Andrew.
capitalized.
Beaner Andrew in full control of this match. Big time move there.
And he gets a chair shot, hits him across the back. Conductor obviously in some pain right now. Can he hold his title against Peter Andrew in another shot?
We are rolling through this event, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the date, October 24th, 2009. The event right before Hardcore Homecoming.
And you know what? Here comes Peter Andrew. Looks like another reversal for the Conductor. And he throws him down on the table. And he's been focusing on Peter Andrew's back all night, Hardcore Kid. And I don't know how much more he can take.
I agree, as I see some light tubes there. I see chairs all over the place. These guys can use anything. No disqualification here in the ESW backyard. Chair throw by the Conductor.
A signature chair throw by the Conductor.
What a chair shot. Peter Andrew's head practically leaving his body with that one.
But he kicks out at 2. And you know what? I hated getting him with those chair throws. Oh my God.
Those chair shots were definitely unforgiving. I myself have been literally knocked out for a few seconds by those chair shots. The Conductor does not fool around. He is the chairman of Extreme Showdown Wrestling.
Taking a page out of the old ESW Legend, Sabu.
Match not over though, as the Anarchy champion, the Conductor, still in control and is putting Peter Andrew back on that deck. What a match we have here tonight. Title on the line.
And both of these men are obviously exhausted right now. The Conductor's got the chair in hand, and it looks like he's looking to finish this match right here, right now. Ducks the chair shot. Oh, he kicks the chair, and Conductor goes flying off the deck.
What a super kick by Peter Andrew. The Conductor flight. There's the ESW Legend PL3.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen! Chair shot to the gut, then to the back.
Oh,
to the head! God. He's got to be out PL3 splash!
Turning the heat up to 212 degrees!
Ladies and gentlemen, God.
And PL3 is doing exactly
what I said! He's stealing the title! He stole the title from the Conductor! He wasn't even in this match!
24/7 rules, Old School Giddens, and all I have to say about that is the Great Divide holds all of the gold! Old School Giddens, you're going to have to deal with that because now the Great Divide holds all the gold. Speaking of which, I don't want to talk. Let's just watch our great, amazing Lincoln Park entrance as the Great Divide makes their way to the ESW backyard.
The Great Divide making their entrance right now. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Hardcore Kid just betrayed Old School Giddens, and this is the ESW main event, a 6-man tag match, and we still don't know who Old School Giddens has picked for his 2 partners.
What we do know is it is official. Osiris will battle Wicked J at Hardcore Homecoming 2 for the World's Heavyweight Championship. That's why I said that we have all the gold, because I know within 3 weeks from this time, we're gonna have all the gold, Old School Giddens.
Those are bold, bold words said for the greatness at its greatest.
And don't forget, Old School Giddens and Alex G are wrestling at Hardcore Homecoming 2.
Quiet while I talk. We're gonna leave. We're not gonna wrestle for you guys.
So shut your mouths!
Yeah, right.
I don't want any disrespecting spag, any of that shit. We're fucking the Great fucking Divide. Respect is what we're fucking demanding, or we're not gonna wrestle. We will fucking leave. Understand? Bye? Well, fuck you then. Fuck all you. That's fucking.
It looks like the Great Divide are.
Wait a second. Music is hitting. Wicked J. Don't tell me that's one of the guys you picked, Old School Giddens. Is that one of the guys you picked?
The ESW
Oh my God!
Champion Wicked J had an easy night tonight, and it looks like he hasn't had enough, as he is the first official partner for Old School Giddens.
You have got to be kidding me! Austen G, my own brother!
The Hardcore Kid's younger brother, ladies and gentlemen.
The man that MOD will take on at Hardcore Homecoming 2. MOD, Austen G, Hardcore Homecoming 2.
Oh my God, and Alex G is furious. And Old School Giddens, the team captain himself, coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it back to the old school.
Old Skool Giddens is here tonight!
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like he's sporting a new haircut. And a brawl initiates. Old Skool Giddens and the Hardcore Kid going at it.
And you gotta remember, Old Skool Giddens, I was the one that attacked you. I turned my back on you. 20-minute match, the tag team staple gun match. I was aligned with you until the very end. I uncuffed myself from that truck and I hit you with the altercation as I go back first into that fucking house.
You know what? Throw it into the neighbor's house. We didn't give a damn about any neighbor. We just wanted to beat the crap out of each other. Old Skool Giddens and the Hardcore Kid doing some unfinished business. Wicked J and Osiris battling hard. Oh, Whisper in the Wind by Austen G.
Carnage everywhere as I believe Old Skool Giddens took out Alex G to the back. Who knows where he is? Austen G in control of MOD, but Osiris from the Great Divide, the greatest faction in the world, in control of Wicked J, but that's not my
Here Old
OSG.
Skool Giddens stopping Osiris from capitalizing on Wicked J after that chair shot. And Osiris and Wicked J have teamed up on Osiris. Old Skool Giddens and Wicked J.
That's okay, we're here, we're excited. This is the 6-man tag team match. First and only here at Extreme Showdown Wrestling. And ladies and gentlemen, Alex G from the roof.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, he just leaped off the roof. And behind the scenes action, ladies and gentlemen, I got kneed in the head so damn hard by that.
Look at these kicks. Look at these kicks. Do you remember this? Look at this. Do you remember that?
I do. I remember I was out and I did not know where the hell those kicks were coming from because you landed completely on top of me from the roof.
All these men that will battle at the next event, Hardcore Homecoming 2, are in 6-man action tonight. Old Skool Giddens one-on-one with the Hardcore Kid in one of the greatest matches in ESW history takes place at Hardcore Homecoming 2.
It looks like he's getting Old Skool Giddens up for a suplex, but he reverses.
Oh!
Giddens manhandles the Hardcore Kid into the ladder.
12-foot ladder. That is the 12-foot ladder that we had at the time.
And look, Wicked J gets the reversal on Osiris into that board that was fall away slammed down.
Austen G and MOD with light tubes. Oh, side effect by Alex G. Oh my
Crash
God.
into each other.
Both men had the same idea to go for that crossbody, but both men collided with those fluorescent light tubes. Guys, this is going to be a hard one to call, but we're going to do our best. Me and Old Skool Giddens here. This is October 24th, 2009. 6-man action. Here we go.
And you know what Old Skool Giddens is looking for? A suplex off of that ladder. He hits it. And you know what? A suplex, it hurts the other guy, but it hurts the man performing it as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I was hurting after that match, and Wicked J getting fired up.
The ESW World's Heavyweight Champion, Austen G. Those are the two men that Old Skool Giddens decided to pick to be his partner for this match.
And Old Skool Giddens not seeing the Hardcore Kid, but Austen G cuts it off. Drop kick to the face of the Hardcore Kid by his little brother.
Classic brother versus brother action here as Alex G and Austen G battle off in the trampoline.
He's going for the power bomb. He's going for the power bomb. And he reverses it into a Hurricane Rana. Wicked J and Old Skool Giddens beating up on Osiris. Chop, chop.
Backflip by Austen G. I saw MOD about to get in that trampoline now. Wait a second.
Stalling.
Reverse it into a DDT.
Double DDT.
MOD now. MOD and Austen G. Wait a second.
C4! That was explosive, ladies and gentlemen.
What a move by Master of Disaster now. Osiris almost in control. But 2 versus 1 never works. Hi, Eugen!
Ladies and gentlemen, a little page of Street Fighter right there from Old Skool Giddens and Wicked J, and they are stomping on Osiris.
Here comes Alex G. Here comes the former World's Heavyweight Champion as he goes straight to one of his greatest feuds. Wicked J goes for that altercation. Altercation!
It's got to be over, ladies and gentlemen.
But here comes Austen G. Austen G, his younger brother, going one-on-one now.
Old Skool Giddens attempting that German suplex.
But MOD tried to fight it for long.
And these men fighting. Oh my God, an uppercut by Osiris, and he's got him up on the table, but Old Skool Giddens gets a hold of the Hardcore Kid. He's got him up. Could it be? F5 on the Hardcore Kid.
Wait a second. Osiris is waiting for it. And GOA.
Oh my God, Old School Giddens has got to be out, but Wicked J stops him. Jugulator to the Osiris.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ESW fans are surrounding this arena as Wicked J is putting Osiris on that table. What a match we have here. 6-man tag, first fall to the finish here tonight.
And you know what? This is non-stop action, Hardcore Kid. I can't believe this was such a great match.
Great teamwork there by Wicked J and Austen G. Both men who on the September 5th event, the Rain Show, competed against each other to unify the titles. And look, Old School Giddens, they're working together.
Well, you know what? They're all about winning. And Old School Giddens has a Hardcore Kid up, but he reverses. And oh, he reverses the sidewalk. Oh my God, Old School Giddens has got him up in the FU.
Oh my God!
Crashes through Osiris and sucking by Old School Giddens.
Old School Giddens cannot be pleased after what the Hardcore Kid Alex G did to him at the Tag Team Staple Gun event. Alex G turned his back on his lifelong friend. What a match.
And all three of these guys beating up on MOD right now. It's 3-on-1 right now, and you got to think this match has got to be over if his two partners don't get up soon. Oh, here comes Old School Giddens with the spear.
Well, Old School Giddens, the story here is, though, the Great Divide does not consist of 3 wrestlers.
Oh my God!
It consists of 4. The new Anarchy champion, PL3, after he defeated the Conductor, winning that title. Where is that man, Old School Giddens? Where is the ESW Legend, PL3?
Ladies and gentlemen, more behind the scenes. That I was gritting in pain because that ladder fell right onto my shin bone, and let me tell you, it hurt like a son of a bitch.
Like he said, Alex G just said, I don't know why, I was going to talk about me. Like I just said, lots of time, easy night. I'm going to go ahead and set up that 12-foot ladder because we have time to do it. Do you know why? Because we are in control of this match.
Well, you know what? Could the Hardcore Kid yourself be going for the Hardcore Splash? Look, we got 3 wrestling trampolines, all action going on right now.
All 3 trampolines, Old School Giddens, Alex G, MOD and Wicked J, Osiris and Austen G, carnage everywhere in the ESW backyard. Austen G.
Oh my God, I don't even know what that's called, but it was insane. Austen G going under, big bump to the head. And the Hardcore Kid looking weak. Old School Giddens, could he be going for another F5?
But Hardcore Kid lands it.
He's going for the altercation.
But he landed it again. Wicked J now.
The jugulator. Oh my God, he's got the ankle lock. We just saw Aztec tap with that very move tonight. And Austen G's got the STFU.
Will Alex do what Aztec did? Tap out to the ankle lock.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Wicked J's got his own submission of his own. And Osiris has got to stop.
The MCL has been applied on MOD. It could be over here. That is exactly how he retained the championship at Birthday Bash 1. But it seems like MOD got out of that as Alex G with a lazy DDT himself.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there he is. There's the ESW Legend behind there. You see the ESW Legend watching this match. Could he play a part in this match tonight? Dropkick. Oh
my God, and the table didn't break. The table didn't break, ladies and gentlemen.
And that hurts even more sometimes, Old School Giddens. Tubes on that board, that's all he needed. MOD now in control of the World's Heavyweight Champion, Wicked J.
And you know what? I can't even imagine what's going on around the ring right now. It looks like Austen G is getting pumped by his brother.
Alex, there is. Wicked J busted open because those tubes. The table did not have to break in order for Wicked J to feel the effects. But Alex G and Austen G now. Oh!
Kick to the gut. Goes for his signature.
Alex G has a table set up of some sort, a fence with light tubes. Austen G now.
Oh my God! Oh! Body drop on the tubes and the wire. The Hardcore Kid not giving a damn about his brother right now.
Hardcore Kid looking a little bit like Sergeant Slaughter right there.
And Old School Giddens knocked out on the table. Osiris and MOD setting him up. Drop splash. A little bit of the Men Hardy Boys and Jeff Hardy. Oh my God! Old School Giddens got to be out.
But Old School Giddens
And why are we all ESW?
The Great Divide.
We're done. We're
Take it
leaving.
off.
We're leaving. We have proven what we needed to prove.
We're out of here.
This ain't fucking over.
No more. This ain't over. We're leaving.
Oh! Double wrap by Austin G!
Alex G still thinks they're there.
Rule ESW ain't there.
Oh, double punch to the face! And Austin G taking out the other two men! It looks like Old Skool Giddens' team has taken control of this match once again!
It looks like this match isn't over. The Great Divide thought they could just walk away, but it's not because, oh, here comes Austin G with the front flip off the top. Austin G, the littlest one here, but the most dominant.
No 3D by Wicked J and Old Skool Giddens, and Austin G taking it to the two bigger men!
If you would have told me that tonight I would have seen Old Skool Giddens and Wicked J do a double team move together, I would have called you a liar.
Crutch in the hands!
Oh.
Double drop! That drop kick hit both of them with that crutch! That reverse!
It was two men going down from Alex G, and Osiris hits his own partner.
And it looks like another drop kick from the hardcore kid. What could he be doing with that crutch now?
Oh,
He broke that one. Leg drop on both men with that crutch. Ladies and gentlemen, that's steel.
action going on all over the place here in the ESW backyard. The first and only 6-man tag team match in backyard wrestling history.
And it looks like Old Skool Giddens and Wicked J have their own drop kicks of their own.
Wait a second, putting barbed wire on the face of Osiris.
Oh my God! He just smacked him in the face. Look at that! The fans are loving it. Austin G just
Willie Nelson's cousin in the crowd, shaking the hand of former world's champion Austin G.
And MOD trying to come to the rescue.
Austin G is the littlest one here, but he is the most dominant here in this match. It just seems that way.
And you know what? He, in the future, will be one of the greatest champions that ever graced foot in ESW backyard.
Old Skool Giddens, Wicked J, Austin G in control of the Great Divide here tonight.
And it looks like each man has chose his opponent right now. Old Skool Giddens has Osiris, Austin G has his older brother. MOD is taken by Wicked J. It looks like we could be going for a triple suplex. And Old Skool Giddens, of course, the strongest of the three, holds it the longest.
1, 2, 3. Alex G first, Osiris second, and MOD second, and Osiris third. 3 suplexes within 3 seconds. What a move. Wait a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Wicked J wants to go to the top of that ladder. He's asking some fans to hold that ladder for him.
But will they hold it effectively?
And you know what? I don't suggest that anybody go and try to do this in their backyards because, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 12-foot ladder and anything can happen.
On a serious note, don't ever do this. This is a stupid stunt. Wicked J, oh my God.
Wicked J landing on his head. You know what? Can we take another look at that?
We're going to take another look right now. How can anyone withstand that? Look at this.
And as you can see, Hardcore Kid, the two men holding the ladder did not hold it properly, and it kicked out from Wicked J's feet, not giving him proper jumping.
And one of the most serious injuries, while Wicked J luckily didn't have a wait a second. Alex G has dirt in his eyes. He's got dirt in his eyes because Wicked J threw dirt in my eyes, goddammit! And I've got Osiris in the crossface because I thought he was Wicked J.
Wicked J coming back, not caring that he just fell on his head from a 12-foot ladder, still battling the ESW World Heavyweight Champion, going for the pin. And who's this?
Wait a second. Whoa, that's a fan. That's a fan. The ESW Legend now, and Refo are going to escort that man out of the arena.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Osiris trying to take advantage, but Wicked J knocks him out.
My point earlier was Wicked J suffered a concussion from jumping off that ladder, so side effect by Alex G. Don't ever jump off of a ladder. And second, that fan, don't ever interrupt our matches. Don't ever interrupt our product, or you will get kicked out of the ESW backyard.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We love our fans,
but leave it to us to bring the show to y'all because this is ESW and the wrestlers know what we're doing and someone could get really hurt.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As Osiris a second ago just said, at Hardcore Homecoming, he will be the ESW World's Heavyweight Champion as he defeats Wicked J. If that's true, not sure. We'll find out at the next upload.
Some smack talk between the champion and Osiris. Two challengers going at it in a brawl right now. Wicked J gets the upper hand, knees. And Hardcore Kid comes in and kicks Wicked J in the back.
Hardcore Kid out of nowhere with that hardcore dive. Like I said, we didn't know at the time, but Wicked J suffered a concussion.
Old School Kid is coming with his own dive of his own.
Don't say trim at me,
The Rhodes.
Angle slam by Osiris.
Kyle Slam.
Fuck you!
Spear!
MOD now. Waiting for him. Could it be? C4 on the
Old
floor.
School Giddens, I don't think he's going to get up after that, ladies and gentlemen. That is an explosive move. Jugulator by the champion. And MOD hits the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's down but Wicked J. Osiris getting to his feet. He's got a chair. Oh, chair to the gut of the champion.
Wait a second.
That man's back. He's back. And he just hit Wicked J with the briefcase.
1, 2. Where's that black guy?
And Wicked J gets pinned.
That man is not a fan. That is the man that we paid to help us win this match, ladies and gentlemen. He went by Jerome at first, but he would eventually end up being one of the most sickest competitors in ESW Backyard Wrestling. He is Jigga Nigga. He made his debut here October 24th, 2009, and the Great Divide wins.
Oh my God, and Old School Giddens and the Hardcore Kid are still going at it. This is unfinished business, double leg takedown.
Wait a second, there's the legend. There's the legend, the Anarchy champion, the Great Divide member.
And it looks like the Great Divide has come out on top, raising each other's hands in victory tonight on October 24th, 2009. Ladies and gentlemen, this is ESW Extreme Showdown Wrestling.
And what a night this was, but Old School Giddens, I can only imagine what the night is gonna be like at Hardcore Homecoming 2. MOD Austen G, Alex G, Old School Giddens, Osiris Wicked J for the title, plus the 5-man light tube coffin match. What a match. What a night it's gonna be.
And as these men were just saying right now, they're ready for Hardcore Homecoming 2.